Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Indie Gunners. So myself Shavik, and with me in this channel is ARKADEEP. ARKADEEP is a Liverpool fan, and right now he's out of the world because of the 7-0 victory. So over to you, ARKADEEP. How are you feeling, and what do you want to say about this victory?
Uh, so hi Shobit, hi everyone. So of course the match was absolutely unexpected. The result was absolutely unbelievable. It is probably the biggest loss for Manchester United. I think it's tied with the biggest loss ever for that club, and of course it's the biggest loss against their rival, any of their rival teams. So it's incredible. The result was absolutely unbelievable. So I think we should start the discussion by saying that the current level of forms of both of the teams, Manchester United, of course, won the Carabao Cup. Yes, yeah. So and they were exceptional. They were exceptional for the run of games they had under Ten Hag, but they had their issues. Of course, they had their issues because if you look at the last three games for Manchester United, they barely won. They barely won, and I would say against Barcelona, they were lucky to not concede in the first leg because they didn't have their centre back, Lisandro Martinez, I think, the first leg. I think Luke Shaw was playing center back in the first match, and if you look at that match, Barcelona actually played really well in the first half of the first leg. This was Ravi's guess to win, and if you look from that match, Manchester United kind of was lucky to win games because they were winning 1-0, sort of those games headed from Casemiro. And I think the weaknesses in Manchester United were a bit visible, but they were solid at the back. But what happened in the Liverpool game was that Liverpool played the way they did in like their prime days. They dressed like they used to do, and all the weaknesses of Manchester United suddenly were exposed. I mean, Casemiro was completely exposed in that game. If you look at the second half, I mean, it was complete exposure. I mean, it was really bad for Casemiro, for uh, Lisandro Martinez. Of course, I mean, he was really badly done by Salah
Yes,
a lot of times.
that one the which result in Gakpo's goal. In that one, Lisandro Martinez is totally like fumbled, like
Yeah, I mean, he was exposed, and Mohamed Salah. Look, Mo Salah was on the top of his game, literally. And if Mo Salah is in the top of his game, then it's difficult. It's very difficult for a team to actually get hold of it because the ability he has with the ball. I mean, it was difficult for a defender. And Lisandro Martinez, one on one, he can be problem. He can be a problem for the team because one-on-one defending is questionable. That's why probably if you see Argentina, a lot of the games, Christian Romero and Otamendi was preferred ahead of it. Maybe because one-on-one, Sandro Martinez has a lot of weak points. Let's say he may be a very good tackler in tackles. He's brave and he goes down, but one-on-one he has that issues. Varane also, I would say that Varane also was very poor that game. It was completely done by Gakpo, and Gakpo announced himself in that match because I mean before that people were questioning Gakpo like the signing, but this match he is the perfect Firmino replacement because he can drop deep, he can do the things that Firmino did, and he has very good ball control, close control of the ball, and he has good finishing. He can go left wing, he can go to the right, he can play centrally. So it was a great game, and I mean it was absolutely perfect. The first half actually United tried. United didn't play the best. I mean, Ten Hag was saying that United were the better side in the first half, but no, the football was played by Liverpool. Probably they had good chances, but I mean, in the second half it was complete domination.
was
Goals just came.
by any chance like you feel like that game was totally on Liverpool stars, as we can see the stats, like 8 shot on target and 7 of them were goal, resulting in goal only one save
Yeah,
from David De Gea. Like every shot they are playing is going into goal that match. So 7-0 is
yeah,
very
but
much humiliating, right?
yes, I mean, because the finish, if you look at the finishing, it was perfect because not every game people finish like that, but the finishing was perfect. David De Gea should have done better. I think he has to be replaced from a Manchester United perspective. He's not good with the ball, and he just in a lot of games he is questionable. His goalkeeping is quite questionable. Yesterday, the last goal, it shouldn't have gone in. It just shouldn't have gone in.
Yes,
He should
that
have done
Firmino
better.
goal, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
goalkeepers are
is just
fumbling. Like there is a one point of game like where Alisson was also fumbled by his footwork, and later on he pushed the ball away with his hand only. Like, or else
yeah.
like Bruno Fernandes could have been in asking for a penalty, but that was not a
That's
penalty.
yeah. That's the thing, and I mean that's the thing. But if you look at the shots, I think all the goals were good goals. The finishing was clinical. That's the thing. The finishing was
So,
actually very clinical.
what do
So
you think? Like Liverpool going to end up in top four?
Liverpool is look that if people ask 2 weeks before if Liverpool, I mean if you look at the injuries, if that's the thing when you talk about Liverpool, you have to talk about the back line. And if Konate and Van Dijk plays, we are winning games because if Konate and Van Dijk plays, then the rest of the team has the freedom to press as they do. And if they do it, then we are winning games. So we will finish the top four. It's absolutely evident. And Liverpool are a good side. They were not good because mostly because I mean Van Dijk was not playing, Konate was not playing. They cannot play like they do, and Klopp is not going to suddenly play a
Yes.
defensive football just because they do not have centre back. It's just not happening. He's criticized for it, but I think it is good because you cannot let go of your principles. Just like Guardiola won't play some defensive football suddenly, but he has his bench. He has a lot of players.
Yeah, a lot
Liverpool
of players. There are a lot of players. Like so much backup Guardiola have.
so much backup. So I mean Liverpool doesn't have that backup when it comes to centre backs, especially. If Konate is injured, that's a huge problem. So we have to have good backup for centre backs. But if Van Dijk and Konate plays, we are going to pick up. We definitely are.
What are you going to say about the midfield of Liverpool? Like, uh,
Yeah, it's
Henderson is aging fast, but he is playing
yeah.
well.
I mean Henderson, he's not playing well. I mean this season was the worst I've seen under Klopp, probably of Henderson. But the, the Manchester United game, he played prime Henderson. Fabinho played prime Fabinho in that game. So they were missing. These performances were missing from them. I don't know. The energy suddenly came back, but it's great. It's great. If they play like they played, then it's great. And
That's
Bashit is
totally
also in.
Anfield. That's totally Anfield. The energy have to come.
No, I mean even in Anfield they were not great this season. To be honest with
I'm asking on your
you.
guts, like having the same team. Are they going to have a comeback against Real Madrid? But the home is at different
I
place.
mean they should because if you look at Real Madrid's performances, yeah, if you look at Real Madrid's performance in La Liga, they're much worse than Manchester United defensively. But the thing is that if you have players like Luka Modric and Benzema, it's a problem because they just find a goal out of nowhere, and that's what was happening in Anfield. They're finding goals out of nowhere, literally. I mean, zero chances, and they're finding goals. So that's the thing. They are a team who find luck on their side mostly. So I mean, if all things go good, we can score 3 goals against them, or even 4 goals against them. But the real problem for Liverpool is they have to not concede, and that is the biggest problem. Scoring 4 goals is easy actually for them if Konate plays and all the same team plays. But they can concede goals because Vinicius Junior just, I don't know how it happens, but he plays like his best games against Liverpool because
Every time,
he's not
every
the
time.
same player.
Every time for the
He's not the
past
same
few
player in
years.
La Liga.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
he's not the same player in La Liga. I mean, I remember that two legs which we played in COVID times. I mean, he suddenly started finishing like like prime Hazard or something like that. He becomes really agitated when he plays for Liverpool. I don't know why,
He's
but
actually
he's a great
vulnerable,
player.
very much vulnerable against Liverpool. He scored in pretty much all the games against Liverpool.
Yeah,
Also,
but
including the final as well.
yeah, in the final it was a mistake, to be honest, with the final. But again, in the final, actually, we saw if Konate plays, then Konate pretty much handled uh, Vini very well. I mean, Vini couldn't do anything other than that goal. The final was a good game, but
That
Courtois had a
pass was
great
exceptional from Valverde as well in that final
Valverde.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the thing. It's just one or two moments they find the goals and they just win. So it's almost impossible. But in football, of course, things happen. And we came back against Barcelona. It was Lionel Messi we were playing against. We stopped them from scoring. So we can do it, but let's see.
Okay. So last question towards you, like
Foot, I would just say, footballing wise, Liverpool are a far better team overall. Overall,
okay.
but Real Madrid has that experience and quality where they can just go.
So my last question towards you, like who do you think is going to win the Premier League?
I think Manchester City. From the start of the season, I would say Manchester City is going to win the Premier League. I don't think Arsenal are favorites still, even
I
to
am crossing
this day,
hands if Arsenal wins. Let's
because
see.
big, yeah, Arsenal are a great team. They have played great football, but they're not. We saw against Manchester City what Manchester City is all about. So I mean, it's very difficult to win against Manchester City. Liverpool lost two league titles to Manchester City by 1 point, and they scored 99 and 97 on those points. That is how hard it is to beat Manchester City. It is possible, but I think still Manchester City are favorites because there are a lot of run of games yet for Arsenal
Yes,
and
Arsenal will
a
face
lot of
Liverpool also, right? Only one leg, one
yes,
happened, yeah. So another one
yeah,
is
one match.
and
Another one is left, and
and
I think
with
Manchester
Manchester
City.
City is also one left. We have 5 point
Yeah,
difference on the top.
yeah.
And let's
Some
see
big
what
games
happens
have there.
now.
Big games are there, but it's unbelievable what Arteta did. I always liked Arteta. I always said to the Arsenal fans, even to you probably, when
Yeah.
Arsenal was in a bad position. Now Arteta wasn't doing that well. That his game plan is perfect, and his process should be trusted. And now it's a great team, Arteta's team. Let's see what happens.
Gabriel Jesus come back to Arsenal. Will it affect the team? What do you think that?
I think Nketiah should play because the way he's playing. But let's see, because he's from an injury, we don't know how good he will be.
Yes.
So that's something to be looked after. But even without Gabriel Jesus, Arsenal is a great team. And the biggest thing is they have Jorginho, which is a great sign, I think,
Yeah,
because
that
Jorginho,
I never thought actually. I
Jorginho,
was talking to you in WhatsApp about this. Like I didn't thought like Jorginho is that much of a good signing. But like I was proved wrong, kind of. Sorry.
yeah, I mean, he's a great player. If you look at Chelsea's game, he's an exceptional player. He can be problem defensively, can be a problem defensively sometimes. But he's has the ability which no other Arsenal midfielder has. I mean, Odegaard is an attacking midfielder. When it comes to just pulling the strings, that's what Jorginho can do, and that is a very good addition to the team.
They are rolling off Partey and Jorginho. Like
Yeah, so we will see them in the Champions League for sure next season.
yeah,
Let's see
hopefully.
what happens.
Let's see. Okay,
Yes,
guys, ending the video in this. And if you guys like the video, kindly like, share, and subscribe. And this is ARKADEEP again. So he will be coming after Liverpool games mostly into this channel. Okay, wave a goodbye, Arkadeep. Bye bye.
Bye. See you again.